my name is Chelsea Rauman, and I'm a counselor here at Francis Howell High School. We are talking today a little bit about ACT scores, and one of my students actually got a 36 on the ACT, which is a perfect score. So for me personally, it's pretty rare that a student gets a perfect score on the ACT. I have had less than 5 students that I know of, as you know, since I've been a counselor, who's achieved that score. So it's definitely something to be very proud of. So our 2 students who scored a perfect on the ACT, I think that really shows their passion for learning and really their dedication to learning and school. They both work very hard at everything they do, and I wish them all the best after high school.
I'm Austin Frazier, and I'm a junior. To prepare for the ACT, I took all of my classes. I'm in advanced classes, and those helped a lot. And I also did a short tutoring with one of the ACT tutors that are associated with our school over at FHC. Yes, I was very excited to find out about my results. I had a small improvement over my last score, which was just barely short of a 36. And then I was even more excited to figure out that I had gotten a 36 on all sub-scores as well. I'm still trying to figure out my major, but I am looking into which colleges I would like to apply to. Howell has helped me succeed by offering more advanced classes and, for example, the SEGA program.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Frazier, and I teach AP Economics. And if I had to describe Austin, I would say, obviously he's extremely intelligent, very determined. He's set and accomplished some goals outside of school with Eagle Scouts that are unmatched to anyone, I think, in the organization. It's pretty impressive. And he is always, seems like he's just always thinking and analyzing, and it's just pretty cool to watch. So what does it mean to have Austin as a student? Well, more than anything, it means that I got to stay on my toes and make sure I always know what's going on. I also like that he can bring a different perspective, and if I explain something one way and maybe somebody's struggling a little, he can give them another way to break it down, and he's very casual about it. He's not condescending when he talks to other kids, so I think that's always really helpful as well. What do I see for Austin's future? Obviously, I think whatever he chooses to do will be successful. I also think it seems kind of like a mystery. I don't necessarily know if he knows 100% yet what he wants to do, and I think he could go in so many different avenues because he's kind of tried to learn so many different contents and ways of life, but ultimately whatever he does, he's going to be successful and in some way change the way we see things in the future.
So my name is Madeline Agee. I am a junior at Francis Howell High School. To prepare for the ACT, I did a couple online practice quizzes through my library's free program. I was excited to find out my results. My parents were more excited to find out my results, obviously, but I was happy when I found out my score. For college, I would like to go to UMKC's 6-year med program. Howell has helped me succeed by preparing me and teaching me how to answer the questions, and also giving a lot of practice tests. I would specifically like to thank Miss Meyer because she has helped me with a lot of things, particularly with writing.
I'm Chris Woodhouse. I teach AP Chemistry at Francis Howell High School. I would describe Madeline as a student as one, very prepared. She always comes in knowing exactly what she needs to do, very organized, which is a great quality of. But the other thing that I would say is number 2, driven. She works very hard at making sure that she knows, that she understands the concepts that we're going over in class, even though AP Chem can be very difficult. But she is definitely somebody who makes sure that she stays on top of everything and works to even get ahead on subject areas. Having Madeline as a student, and I mean, not just her, but also the people around her too. AP Chem has some of the brightest kids in FHHS in it. So it's a lot of responsibility, a lot of pressure on me to make sure that I am keeping up with stuff. So it's always good to have people, have students in class like Madeline that I know excel, and they push me to get better at what I'm doing as well. I think Madeline's future is going to be very bright wherever she ends up. I don't know if she is looking at going into a science field, but if she does, I have complete faith that she will excel in whatever given profession that she chooses.
So when we're thinking about applying to colleges, a 36 looks really great. When a student is applying to different schools, definitely will allow a student to get into more rigorous colleges, and also it will help the student increase the dollar amount of scholarships that they are eligible for. Many scholarships are based upon high school GPA and also the ACT. So most of the times, the higher your ACT score is, the more scholarship money you can qualify for. So my student who scored a 36 on the ACT, I think that definitely looks great when we're talking about representing Francis Howell High School. It speaks very much to our curriculum here and how our students take academics very seriously.